wants to know, a lot of haters actually want to know, how is the V for Victory project going to be funded? Okay, it's really about hard work. See, you want to know what it is? This is the way I see it, and I guess maybe my opinion differs from a lot of people's opinion. I look at AMC. What was the primary motive, right? And I'm going to talk about this when people get here. What was the primary motive of the AMC movement, right? It was to all of us to work together as one united retail family, correct? Isn't that what it was all about? And hopefully we were going to beat the hedge funds and we were going to get life-changing wealth, if not even generational wealth. That was the big dream, the big enchilada. If AMC actually had the supposedly MOAs, right? Okay. So what was the result of that? The result is retail lost in 2022 $350 billion effing dollars. Okay, that's the result. I mean, I hate to break. I don't. People want to challenge me on these facts, but those are the facts. That's what actually occurred. Retail lost all their money in the stock market. Okay, so obviously, you know, Albert Einstein always said the definition of insanity is to do the same exact things but expect a different result. See, everyone's doing the same things again. Everyone's going right back into the stock market, right back into cryptocurrencies, and they're hoping for the best after there was a bloodbath. Okay, that's stupid. That's dumb. So the point of the V for Victory project is to get people that was once in the AMC movement, or for that matter, any retail investor, anyone who feels the stock market is not fair, anyone who feels the cryptocurrency market is not fair, and it's a place to share your frustrations. This live stream, it is a place to share your frustrations about the stock market, and it's also a place to gather together all of our goals and all of our dreams. Okay, and believe it or not, people don't realize this. If enough people were talking, if enough people had the same goals, and we're gathering here in these live streams, millions, and like I said, at AMC's peak there was what, 10 million retail investors worldwide. Okay, if there was this many people coming to these live streams. Now I understand right now that's not the case. I'm not delusional. People think I'm delusional. They're like, hey, Father, you're not getting that many people. Well, it's called a work in progress. Was Rome built in one day? See, you know what the problem is with these haters? They don't seem to understand that, like, it's okay that things take time. It doesn't have to be done right now. Like, they're under the impression like I have to have a casino built tomorrow. Like, if I don't have a casino built tomorrow, the V for Victory movement is a failure. No, it's a work in progress. It's a constant thing that we get together on these live streams and we talk about different industries. That's what it's really about. Different. You want to hear what it's truly about? Different industries other than the stock market and other than cryptocurrencies. That's the big friggin' enchilada. Here it is. The big enchilada. The V for Victory movement is about retail getting involved in different industries such as casinos, real estate, skyscrapers, residential, commercial real estate, restaurants. But again, I believe in the McDonald's business model, which is whatever business you own, you have to own the real estate. You have to own the land. I love the McDonald's business model. Every McDonald's that you see, okay, throughout the whole friggin' world, McDonald's owns the real estate. That's the key. Okay, so you could have an Apefather in the Apes, let's say steakhouse. You could have an Apefather in the Apes Italian restaurant, but you have to have the real estate. You have to own the real estate. I will not. I'm not following Adam Aaron's friggin' business model that the guy has no freaking common sense, where everything's a lease. That's why this guy could ever make ends meet. Okay, he doesn't own nothing. Okay, it's a lease. Every friggin' AMC movie theater is a lease. Okay, so that's basically in a nutshell what the V for Victory project is. How will it get funded? Okay, that's the big question. If enough people, okay, think about, we live in a world of 7 billion people. Did you ever ask yourself this question? How many people are billionaires? I actually made a video on this recently. I believe it's like 2,100, like something like 2,181 or something like that. So like a little over 2,100 people are billionaires in a world of 7 billion people. Think about that. A world of 7 billion people. Only a little over 2,100 people are billionaires. That's why they're called the 1%. It's called the 1% for a reason. Okay. So in other words, 99% of the world is not super rich. You understand? 1% of the world is super rich. So I'm trying to change that. But how do you change that? You change that by getting the 99%, you understand, who are not super rich, who feel maybe they're being cheated, who feel that they're not getting a fair shake in life, okay? To get them to congregate, to get them to come to a live stream and talk about it and talk about what they really want to accomplish in their lives. And I believe, I'm a believer, okay, that if enough people eventually come to these live streams, the money will be there. The money will eventually be there to start to fund some of these V for Victory projects where I could do it myself. You see, look, you have to have one person who is kind of like the figurehead. This is what nobody understands. You have to have one person who's the leader, okay, of a movement. And then once that person makes their mark, once that person establishes themselves, they're now in a position. This is now step two. They're in a position to open up the doors of opportunity for other retail investors to get involved. However, that door of opportunity might be. Maybe I go public. Maybe there's some form of an offering in the future. I don't know yet. Okay. We're not there yet. So why talk about it? You know what I mean? Like people like to talk about step two before we accomplish step one. There's Antonio. Antonio, look, I really don't want to go backwards anymore. Okay. Ape Island was supposed to be an idea to help AMC. Okay. And you know what? I think it would have been a winning idea, as well as I think the AMC casino would be a winning idea. Okay. These are winning ideas. You got to create excitement, Antonio. That's what you just don't understand. There's no excitement. That's AMC's going down the toilet bowl. I believe today that yes, Ape Island would have been a catalyst. If Ape Island would have actually happened, can I tell you what would have happened? I would have been on Charles Payne. I would have been on CNBC with Melissa Lee. I would have been talking about this beautiful island in the Bahamas that would have been developed, possibly $100 million development, that would have had a racetrack, luxury cars, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, the best chefs, Italian food, Japanese food, Asian food. We would have had the best chefs. I think it would have caused, yes, I believe it would have caused the MOAS, in my opinion. You want to know why? Because the hedge funds laugh at us. See, Antonio, we're called dumb money. We're called dumb money. And you want me to explain to you the reason why we're called dumb money? We're called dumb money because we give all of our money away. We can't wait to give our money away to the freaking hedge funds. Okay. And that's why they think we're idiots. What I'm trying to say, what I was trying to start is a different way of thinking. Instead of giving our money away to the hedge funds, we work together and we create our own businesses. We create our own developments. We create our own projects. And Ape Island was just one of them, but it never happened. You're talking about something. What's up, Back to the Future? You're talking about something that was an idea that never happened. It never took place. Okay, so can we drop it? Seriously. No, it's not Fugazi. Antonio, you're just a very close minded guy. You're an extremely close minded person. And like I said, someone like you is never going to be a success. Your whole life is a fugazi. You know what the truth is about your life. You know your life sucks. Okay. You can pretend all you want to pretend, saying that you're doing great, but we all know in reality that you're not doing great. We know in reality that you're struggling and that you're suffering because no one who has your thinking process could be a success. It's impossible. It's impossible that someone who thinks like you could be a success. So I know what the truth is. You could pretend all day that you're a successful person, but you can't fool the ape father. Look, Antonio, I'm getting rid of you. The things that you say about my daughter, I don't even want to talk to you, brother. God, you're gone. This guy's gone. Let's get rid of this guy. He's finished. I'm not even going to talk to this guy. The disgusting things that this guy says about my daughter, you have to see it. The stuff he writes about. I'm not even going to repeat it. I am not going to repeat the. See, this is my look. Look, can I explain something to you about free speech and about the First Amendment? You know, I am a patriot of this country. I love America. God bless America. God bless the USA. I am red, white, and blue, true, baby. I love it. And I believe in the First Amendment. But when people take the First Amendment to levels, okay, that are disgusting, man. Like this guy literally talks about my daughter in such a horrible sexual in nature, disgusting way that he should be in prison. The things he's saying, he should be in jail. Okay, and that's it. Like, look, I'm not. I don't care if you want to say, "Hey, father, you're not a true American." Because you don't see, this is what people say. They say you're not like Detective Pikachu. Pikachu, he puts on X, he puts my home address, he says, burn my house down, kidnap my daughter, kidnap my mother. Now, this is not, listen to me, this is not part of the First Amendment. I'm sorry, it's not. That is not part of the First Amendment. The First Amendment should not, and I don't even care if I would even have this debate with Elon Musk, because I know Elon Musk, one time there was a pope, I don't know if you heard about this, that was stabbed. And I believe this was in Australia. I believe it was in Australia. And they requested Elon Musk on X to take this footage down. And he refused to do it. He said it's censorship. He goes, it's the First Amendment. No, 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 no. Look, the First Amendment is not meant for certain things. It really isn't. Okay, seriously. It's not like, so what else? You want to see a young girl tortured? Is that like, I feel like telling Elon Musk, is that part of the First Amendment too? To see a young girl kidnapped? Right? Is that part of the First Amendment? How about we film a video, right? How about this, Elon Musk, right? We film a video of a young girl, okay, who's kidnapped, gagged, okay, taken to some friggin' house in the woods and friggin' tortured. Okay, is that part of the First Amendment? Elon Musk, that we need to show that to people? No, the First Amendment, the First Amendment should not show that. Okay, so I don't care what people say. I'm not saying, I never said, Antonio, why do you think you're still on this live stream? Me and you have a difference of opinion. Listen to me, we have a difference of opinion, and having a difference of opinion is fine. You have the right to feel anything you want about me. You understand? And I have the right to feel anything I want about you. And that's totally acceptable in the First Amendment. But when you start saying things like kidnap someone's daughter, I will, like, this is what Detective Pikachu is. I'll pay you $50,000, kidnap his daughter. No, that's not the First Amendment. All right. And I don't care what people say. You want to say I'm unpatriotic, you can say whatever you want. I feel these people, they got to go. Anything. And with that said, I'll change the subject. Okay. So, getting back to the V for Victory project. Look, the V for Victory project, Antonio, it's just an idea. It's an idea. Look, we already know that we have certain options that we all are utilizing, right? Are we all utilizing cryptocurrency? We're utilizing the stock market. So these are current options that we have, right? They're current options. You could invest in the stock market. You could invest in cryptocurrencies. Okay. What is wrong with having a third option? Why is having a third option such a bad thing, right? What is the third option? Casinos, hotels, real estate, restaurants, okay? Multi-industries. That's basically what the V for Victory project is, but you have to understand that there are certain laws. I cannot ask people for investments. I am not registered with the SEC. So if I would say to people like this, if I would say I am asking for a solicitation of an investment for a project, that's illegal. That's illegal. I am not registered with the SEC. I cannot do that. So you might say, so what are you trying to do? How are you trying to fund this? I'm going to explain it again. Where I am currently right now, this is step one, Antonio. I just want to build an audience. Can't you just understand that? Can't you just understand I want to build a large audience? That's what I'm trying to do right now. It's like no matter how many times I explain this, no matter how many times I go over this, people are confused. They don't understand what I'm trying to do. I am just trying to get people who think like me. That's what I'm trying to do. I want to get people. Here's the current person I want to get in my audience. A person who feels, maybe it's not you, Antonio, but I want to get someone else. A person who feels the stock market is not fair. A person who feels it's corrupt. A person who feels the cryptocurrency industry is not fair. It's corrupt. It's rigged. You understand? And they're looking for a different opportunity. They're looking for an opportunity where there's no more dark pools. You understand? There's no more payment for order flow platforms. There's no more control, FTDs, whatever you want to say. Okay, Holts. None of this stuff has to be in our lives anymore. It's like, people don't understand when they're transferring their money from their bank account into their Robinhood account. They are immediately taking their money away, the control, the power they currently have over their money. They are taking that control and that power away. They don't realize it. And they're putting that control and power in terms of like someone like Citadel, example. Okay, someone who controls the dark pools, someone who controls your buy orders. Okay, I'll say it's alleged, okay, because I have to protect myself, but I just don't want to give up power. I don't want to give up that power anymore. If you want to give up that power, Antonio, look, you're taking this too far. There is nothing wrong in life with having an idea. You're really taking it. You're really taking it too far. Listen to me. I have an idea. Okay, I have the right in America. Okay, I honestly, the rest of the world, I have the right to have a concept. I have the right to have a dream. Now, here's the thing. Okay, whether you know this or whether you don't know it, I'm willing to put the hard work in to make that dream become a reality. In other words, I'm not asking anybody for money. Like, I don't think, look, can we please separate super chats? Can we please do that? Let's have this conversation right now. Super chats are for entertainment purposes only. They're tips. So if I was playing the piano, like let me give you an example. Let me tell you what a super chat is so you understand it. Watch, I'm gonna play the piano. Watch only for a second. Let's say I did this. Let's say we're at a piano bar right now. You're coming in. Hey, how you doing? Let me get a Jack and Coke. Okay, you order a drink at the bar. I'm the piano player, and this is me. Watch, right? Look. You were like, man, that's beautiful piano playing. Here's $5. And you put that $5 in my tip jar. That's what a super chat is. You understand? Okay, but I used it as an example. Ball breaker. You can unmute your phone. It's not begging. It's not begging. If someone finds you entertaining, listen, if someone finds you entertaining, Matt Cause, it was different. You want to know the problem I had with Matt Cause? Matt Cause would take super chats for someone was asking him a financial question, like something like, Matt, do you think that this stock could go up? Do you think that this stock could go down? Do you think I should invest in this stock? He was accepting money, kind of giving financial advice. Look, I am not a financial planner, okay? But in my opinion, Matt Cause was giving, financial advice, okay? It's just my opinion. I'm not a lawyer, but I just feel he was, in my opinion, he was giving financial advice. Now, I feel that's wrong. Just like what I felt what Teddy Zane did was wrong. When Teddy Zane says, I have a Discord, and he says, pay me whatever amount of money it was a month, pay me $10 a month, $20 a month, $50 a month, whatever his Discord was, right? Okay, he was telling people, okay, I am going to go out and find the winning stocks. I am going to go out and find the stocks that are going to make you money. To me, that's financial advice. Again, look, I just want to be clear. I am not a financial planner. I am not an attorney. I'm really not qualified to determine what is financial advice and what is not. So I'm just simply giving my opinion. What Teddy Zane was doing was wrong, in my opinion. What Matt Cause was doing was wrong. So this is what people try to do. They say, Apefather, you're no different than Teddy Zane. This is what they say to me. They say, you're no different than Matt Cause. And this is their basis. Their basis is because I accept super chats. I accept super chats. So they say, you are no effing different than Matt the Weasel Cause. No, it's incorrect. Your way of thinking is incorrect. I am very different than Matt Cause. I'm not giving you financial advice. If you give me a tip, it's because you find me entertaining. That's it. Can't you understand that? If someone says, Apefather, like Brownie the other day, Brownie gave me $5. I didn't answer his question. I didn't answer a financial question. He just likes me. He finds me entertaining. So if someone gives me a super chat, I accept it. I feel it's a big honor, and I accept it. Okay, that's it. There is nothing illegal about it. Anyway, let me read some of these comments. American Dream. I don't know Teddy Zane very well, but from what I could tell, he's just a testosterone replacement therapy freak. That's funny. Bull breaker, go find your testes. Macors should be prosecuted for trading without yet license. Well, I don't know about that. Look, all I know is this: I do not accept super chats to give financial advice. Here's the bottom line, okay? Super chats, I accept it because I'm entertaining. I accept it because I'm here to entertain you. That's it. And if you find me entertaining and you want to give me super chats, that is your prerogative. That's it. I am not begging anybody. I'm not asking anybody for super chats because this is another thing that's going around. People are saying what Apefather is trying to do. This is what they feel I'm trying to do with the V for Victory project. They feel like I'm trying to get like a million people and ask everybody for $1. That's illegal. Listen to me. I can't do something like that. I can't get a million people and ask them for $1 or $10. It's illegal. I can't. But this is the thing. If those million people wanted to give me a super chat, do you understand that's different? That's their prerogative. Like if I would say, okay, so let's talk about the difference. If I would say there's a million people in my live stream, and I would say, look, I need $1 from each one of you. I'm going to go open up the Apefather restaurant. Okay. If each one of you give me $1, I'm going to give you a very tiny percentage of equity in my restaurant, and I'm going to open it tomorrow, the Apefather Steakhouse. Okay. That is illegal. And I'm not doing that. I was just saying that for entertainment purposes only. But if let's say, here's the switch side of the coin. Here's the, I told you heads, let's talk about tails. If let's say those million people just liked me and found me to be entertaining and wanted to give me a super chat, that's different. A super chat is not an investment. A super chat is not a solicitation for an investment. So if they wanted to give me a super chat, that's a tip. That's a tip for entertainment purposes only. That becomes part of my income. That becomes part of my income. Yes. And there's nothing illegal about it because it's done of their own free will. It's they want to do it. That's it. Okay. So are we finally clear now on the super chats, or you're gonna still keep breaking my effing balls about it? Let's see. Exactly, Father. American Dream gets it. Exposed. What have I been exposed to, Antonio? What what he says I've been exposed. Antonio, I've done nothing but good things for the retail investor. I've done nothing but good thing for my ape brothers and my ape sisters. I've done nothing but good things. Having ideas is not bad. There is nothing illegal. There is nothing illegal about having an idea. Whether that idea was Ape Island, whether that idea was the V for Victory movement, there is nothing illegal about having an idea. Okay, so when you say I'm exposed, again with the giant ape, can you believe this? Again with the giant ape. My God, again with this. How many times have I gone over the giant ape? How many times? A million times? I'll do it one more time for Antonio. We'll do it one more time. Antonio, I wasn't asking for money for the giant ape. I said if someone wanted to buy my t-shirt, I would take that money of my own profits and put it towards the giant ape. I only sold 5 t-shirts. Now, here's what happened. I made like $100 after you consider the money that I had to spend to print out the t-shirt. After you consider the money I had to spend to mail out the t-shirt. And by the way, I mailed out double. I gave people double t-shirts. 2 t-shirts for the price of one. Okay, I only made $100. The giant ape cost $500. I spent $400 of my own money. Antonio, I really hope I don't have to go over this again. I spent $400 of my personal money. Then when I found out, okay, that I couldn't use the giant ape in the protest because they wanted me to incorporate a business. It was like this whole thing. They wanted me to get millions of dollars in insurance. They wanted me to paint the gorilla. It was black. They wanted me to paint it brown. It was like this whole friggin' thing. It had to be it couldn't be blocking doorways. It had to be at a certain place. It had to be this, I mean that, I mean this. It became too complicated. They wanted me, it would have took a year of review. It was too complicated. I said, you know something, it's not worth it. I sold the giant ape. I sold it. I got my money back. I sold it on eBay. I don't have to provide you with anything. This is my information. This is my money. I'm the one who bought the ape with my money. If you go out and you buy a friggin' donut from Dunkin' Donuts, do you have to prove it to me? If you go out and buy a chocolate bar at a store, do you have to prove to me you bought the chocolate bar? I bought the giant ape with my own money. That's it. The people now who bought the t-shirts, they bought t-shirts. They received t-shirts. Okay. I asked them if they were okay with it. I asked them if they wanted a refund. They said, no, I just want the t-shirt, Apefather. And I sent them 2 t-shirts for the 5 people who bought shirts. So can we end this with the effing giant ape, you sick lunatics? Crazy with this freaking, thank you, Back to the Future. I love you, brother. I mean, crazy. That's all they talk about. It's every single like live stream. They talk about the giant ape. They talk about Ape Island, which I never collected $1. Listen, now Ape Island was simply an idea. Never collected any money. Okay. Anyway, so let's move forward, right? What is the V for Victory project? It is an idea. It is a concept of not depending on the stock market. It is a concept of not depending on cryptocurrencies. It is a concept of retail working together as one united family, but it doesn't have to be. See, what people don't understand, see how Back to the Future is here in my live stream? The fact that Back to the Future is here in my live stream, he is supporting the V for Victory project. Now, we all know that Back to the Future is very generous with super chats. We know this. He always gives. God bless him for that. But even if Back to the Future doesn't give super chats, the fact that he's just here right now, the fact that he's here at this live stream, he is supporting me and supporting the V for Victory movement. Just because he's here. Just because American Dream is here. You see how American Dream is here? American Dream doesn't have to give me super chats. Just the fact that American Dream is in this live stream, he is supporting the V for Victory movement. So now it brings me to my next point. We need a large audience. See, what we need is this. The people who keep coming to these live streams, God bless them for doing it, okay? The people like Back to the Future, the people like American Dream, we need you to keep coming. God bless you, okay? But we also need to grow the congregation. We need to get more people here. That's the thing. We need to get millions of people here. And I believe in time that will be what will fund the V for Victory project. Okay. It might be a combination of a lot of things. It might be a combination of money I make, in YouTube ad revenue. Hey, look at how much money Mr. Beast makes, right? Look at how much money PewDiePie makes on YouTube. There are some people, look at how much money T-Series. T-Series, from what I've read, T-Series makes anywhere, I don't know if you know this, Back to the Future. T-Series, the YouTube channel, makes anywhere between $2 to $3 million a day. $2 to $3 million a day on YouTube. Do you know that? Are you aware of that? Hold on, wait, let me, someone I think gave me a super chat here. God bless them. I just don't know who. It's not showing up. Who gave me that super chat? Why am I not seeing it? Someone gave me a super chat. I don't know who it was. Please tell me who gave me that super chat so I can thank you. I'm not seeing it. It's just not showing up. So, getting back. Okay, getting back. Enough with the friggin' e-commerce license. I'm not selling any t-shirts, Vladimir. Getting back. Okay, the V for Victory project. Where are we right now? We are in the building process. We have to build up our movement. So here's another thing. Let's talk about that. Rome wasn't built in one day. Rome wasn't built in one day. You can't expect me. I'm not like David Copperfield. I'm not a magician here. You can't expect me to do one live stream, right? And suddenly have millions of new subscribers, right? It doesn't work. Look, my subscribers are growing. Okay, in 2021, I had 10,000 subscribers. Today, I have basically 15,200 subscribers. My subscriber base is growing. So you can't expect me, like I'm some kind of a friggin' magic man, miracle man, to do one live stream and suddenly have millions and millions of subscribers, right? So that's why I understand that I have to work my ass off. I understand I have to do a tremendous amount of live streams. I understand I have to do a tremendous amount of videos. I have to keep working and working and working and until one day I reach these millions of subscribers. Until one day I start to get like tremendous millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of views, if not billions, if not a trillion. Okay, that's the real goal, 1 trillion views. But it's a work in progress. So, in essence, every video I upload, every live stream I do is building towards the goal of completing the V for Victory project. That's why when people say to me, I'm making no progress, right? Like all these haters, they're like, you're making no. Every video that I upload, every live stream that I upload, I am making progress for the V for Victory project. You understand? Gabish. Okay. And like I said, I don't want to do long live streams. So we're pretty much finishing it up now. I've been doing it for about 30 minutes. I tried to really answer all of the questions of the naysayers and the haters. I promise all of you, I promise you, I give you my word, I'm going to be doing a tremendous amount of live streams. I will announce it. I'll say it. I just wanted to get this one done because people keep asking me, what is the V for Victory movement? How is it going to be funded? I wanted to take this live stream and explain it. And I hope I did a good job. Back to the Future, I love you. American Dream, I love you. Vin Gasoline, I love you. The Regulator, sometimes you're my friend, sometimes you're my enemy. Vladimir Putin is always my enemy. Antonio, I don't know. He just likes breaking balls. Antonio Miranda, ball breaker, loves breaking balls. But anyway, take care, brush your hair. See you, hate to be you. I'll be back soon. Everything I said on this live stream is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. It is entertainment purposes only because I am the greatest entertainer who's ever lived on planet Earth. There I am, baby. The one, the only Apefather in the house, baby. Wow! I will be back soon. Arnold Schwarzenegger style.